Hi Earthy people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gerard, Witch of Earth's Curious Goods, and today I'm going to show you the second part in the series of dreams on how to recall your dreams, how to remember them. So if you've seen the first video, I go over on trying to control it, trying to make it happen. So today's video is all about trying to remember what you just dreamt of. So if this sounds interesting, keep on watching, and without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so we just need something simple. You'll need something that has an aroma. So I just have a bag here filled with some lavender, so that way when I smell it, I can smell lavender, okay? It'll all make sense in just a minute. Give me some time. All right, so what you're going to do is right before bed, you are going to write an affirmation, okay? You're going to write down, I will remember my dreams when I wake. My dreams can be remembered easily. I remember my dreams easily. So something of that nature. Come up with your own affirmation. It needs to be something that's personal to you. So I can't just give you an affirmation because it may not appeal to you. So your subconscious, yourself, the universe may not agree with the type of affirmation that I want you to have. So it's something that resonates with you, that it's easy for you to remember, easy for you to say, and it just resonates, like I said, okay? So right before bed, you're going to write that. And now I'm going to show you a secret technique. So right before bed, you're just going to take out that affirmation. You're going to, right in the middle of your forehead, right between your eyebrows, you're going to have this area right here. You're just going to press down on it lightly, okay? The reason why we're doing that is this is the area that is said to be your third eye. What we're going to do is we are going to sort of like wake it up, right? And maybe yours is already woken up, so this should be really easy. But for those of us that aren't sure if we have a third eye activation, or if you are not as psychic or just not in tune or not as sensitive, this will help you out. So try the secret technique. You're just going to hold that down lightly. And you're going to read your affirmation. This is before bed, okay? So you're going to read your affirmation. I'm going to remember my dreams when I wake. Remembering my dreams comes easily to me, okay? Something of that nature, okay? When you're done, then you're just going to let go, okay? And then you're just going to go to bed, okay? Now, if you saw my first video, then obviously you're going to want that bag and sachet next to your bed. You're going to still want to do everything that I showed you in part 1. This is adding on to part 1, so this is part 2, okay? If you have not seen part 1, I encourage you to stop the video and watch part 1. Then come back and see me here in part 2, okay? But for those of us that have seen part 1, we just want the next step. Here we go. All right, so now the next day when you wake up, you've already had your dreams. I want you to listen carefully. Don't open your eyes. Don't move. Don't do anything, okay? You're going to keep your eyes closed, and you're just going to recall your dreams. You're going to remember everything that you can with your eyes closed, okay? Now, if an alarm wakes you up, you're going to want that alarm nearby, okay? So if you're using a phone, or if it's a clock of some sort that has the alarm, you're going to want it as close as possible because, of course, your eyes are closed, and we're going to need to deactivate the alarm unless you're able to concentrate and remember things with noise going on. If you're anything like me, that's very distracting. You know, I have usually my phone is my alarm and it's nearby, so it's easy for me to just tap it. You know, I have it faced up. I just know exactly where to press on the phone, okay? So if you don't know how to do that, practice before you do this. You want the alarm or whatever's waking you up. Now, if you're not waking up to an alarm the next day, even easier, right? Because you have nothing to press. But you are not going to open your eyes. I repeat, you don't want to open your eyes, okay? Because what you'll find is as soon as you open your eyes, your consciousness, everything just kicks in, right? You start remembering, and it's like jump-starting an engine. And we don't want to jump-start the engine yet. We want to just remain calm. As soon as you're awake, you keep your eyes closed and start recalling what you dreamt of. Try to remember as much detail. Now, what I would recommend is have a journal, a dream journal. Super important. So if you don't want to keep a journal, that's fine. Just keep Post-it notes or paper, or write it somewhere so you'll remember it really easily. So as soon as it's time to open your eyes, you're going to just jump to that paper, that journal, and you're going to write as much down as possible, okay? Please don't get discouraged if you can only remember 2 things. Maybe something simple. Maybe it's just a color, a feeling, a person, a place. It's okay. Start off small, okay? Some of you, this is going to come very natural to you. You're going to write a whole essay. You're going to remember that thing real perfectly. But this is a practice, okay? Witchcraft is practice. Magic is practice. We're practicing. And so as you practice and do it more, I promise it's going to get a lot easier. But you have to practice and you have to begin. So I encourage you, super, super simple, right? Try it out, practice. Now, next part, okay? After you're done writing everything down, after you've recalled as much as possible, you're going to hurry up and smell your lavender bag. You're going to smell a cologne. You're going to smell a rose. You're going to smell an oil, an essential oil, something that has smell. It could be a soap. It could be a particular laundry detergent, but something that you can smell. Probably, I don't know, laundry detergent. Maybe that goes for you, but for me, I'm just using a bag full of lavender, for instance. And you're just going to breathe that in as you are recalling. You've wrote everything down. Now, if you did the sachet or the bag from part 1 of my videos, then I would highly recommend to take that bag, and that'll be your smell, your aroma. So that way, and get this, you are training your mind, your consciousness, your subconscious, that every time you smell that, it triggers that, oh, remembering, dreams, writing things down, my journal, symbols, omens, so forth, okay? And that's why we're connecting the smell to your dreams. So every time you smell it, it will trigger it. So it's going to be a nice little shortcut to when it's time to dream. So that every time that you want to remember your dreams, you're going to dab on that essential oil. You'll have that scent nearby. You'll put it with the sachet, or from part 1, that bag or sachet, that smell. You're going to breathe it in, and it's just going to come naturally to you, to remembering your dreams, right? Whether it's before or after you wake up. Well, super simple, right? Not that much. You just need yourself and aroma, okay? But like I said before, practice is what you'll need. Practice is what makes this work, okay? You can't just take a shortcut. It takes a little bit of work. Like I said, and please do not get discouraged. As emphasis, like I said before, it may come all at one time. It may take a little bit of time. I will say usually within 30 days, that's usually the max amount that I've seen, where, you know, it should not take you more than 30 days, in other words, to accomplish this practice, to start remembering your dreams, okay? So if you do part 1 and part 2, which is today, then it's going to all come together easily for you, and within 30 days you should start already recalling your dreams. It should start becoming easier for you. But do me a favor, give it at least 30 days. Please put in the practice and you'll see the results. So, as always, stay earthy, stay magical, and love yourself and others. Bye for now.